Welcome back to Geek Culture 101, your home for all things geek. Today we're plugging in and powering up for a review of the 8-bit Do wired controller for the PC. I've been using this controller for several months now, putting it through its paces, testing it on everything from retro to modern video games of all genres. From platformers to intense action-packed first-person shooters, racing games, and everything in between. So let's break it down and take a closer look at this budget-friendly gem. So why this controller? Well, before this, I was using an official Xbox controller that worked flawlessly until it developed the dreaded stick drift issue. If you've ever experienced it, you know how quickly it can ruin a gaming session. No amount of software updates or cleaning can fix this problem. So I started looking for alternatives. That's when I found the 8-bit Do wired controller. Initially, I considered the wireless version, which offers a cleaner desk setup, but with a $10 birthday reward from Best Buy and the fact that the wired version was on sale for just $14, I couldn't resist. As a bargain hunter, it felt like the perfect time to give 8-bit Do a shot. The build quality and the comfort. From the start, the build quality made a strong impression. While the plastic isn't quite as premium as some may expect, it has a slightly cheaper feel to it, but it's solid enough and definitely not flimsy. The buttons, however, are a different story. They're responsive and snappy and feel distinctly high quality, which is a huge plus during those intense gaming sessions. There's not too much noticeable mushiness or stickiness. The D-pad works well, providing good precision during retro gaming sessions. The controller layout is comfortable too, offering a shape that feels great during those long gaming marathons that's not too bulky or too small. It's fairly comparable to the Xbox controller in size and shape. Generally, it's a little bit smaller than the Xbox controller, but not by much. Performance and usability? Well, for performance-wise, this controller has been impressive. It's clear where it excels. The Hall effect analog sticks are a true highlight. Unlike traditional thumbsticks that can get stick drift over time, these use magnetic sensors to avoid that issue. The sticks feel smooth and responsive, providing precision control in everything from platformers to fast-paced combat. The triggers offer satisfying resistance and excellent feedback, whether you're revving up a car in a racing game or pulling off an intense combo in a fighter. I did notice slight delayed response on rare occasions, but it was brief and didn't affect the overall experience too much. Setting up this controller is incredibly easy. Just plug it in and you're good to go. The moment I connected it, Steam recognized it right away and I was instantly ready to jump into my first game. No drivers or unnecessary steps involved. Couldn't be simpler. There are programmable paddles on the back, but I haven't messed with those. For me, they weren't necessary, but for you they might be. For standard gaming, this controller is as user-friendly as it gets. Let's talk about the cable. Some of us prefer wireless controllers for a cleaner desk setup, but I find wired ones do tend to be more reliable and responsive. The 8-bit Do wired controller comes with a generously long USB cable that's perfect for a comfortable desk setup. I can lean back and play without worrying about the cable pulling out or becoming too tight. If you're planning to game from the couch, the wireless version might be better, but for PC gaming at a desk, this wired controller is perfect. And just $14, the trade-off for the wireless setup is well worth it. Value and final thoughts. After several months of use, I'm still really impressed by this controller. Sure, the plastic doesn't scream premium, but considering the price, it's not too bad. The buttons perform and overall feel more than make up for it. The Hall effect analog sticks are the true major selling point to me, offering smooth and precise control without the usual fear of stick drift. The occasional delay I mentioned earlier is so rare it doesn't distract from the overall experience. While I wouldn't pay full retail for this, if you can grab it under 20 bucks, it's a fantastic deal. At that price, it rivals controllers in the $30 to $50 price range. And when compared to other budget controllers, the 8-bit Do wired controller punches well above its weight. For the price I paid, just $4 after my birthday reward, it's an absolute steal. If you're looking for a budget-friendly controller that performs like a high-end option, this is definitely worth checking out. Thanks for tuning in, and if you tried the 8-bit wired controller or have a favorite controller of your own, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming reviews and geek content. Until next time, stay geeky, my friends. Stay geeky.